Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are doing it all. We are thrifting at the Goodwill bins, we are upcycling, and we are decorating. I know y'all gonna love it, so let's go ahead and get started.
I think we're gonna save this old fallen apart book. I'm gonna show y'all a cute way to rescue these and style them in your home. Recreating the look of old age paper is really hard, so if you find a book that has beautiful page colors to it already, definitely pick it up. I just added a little twine, a little greenery around the one that I got from the bins, and this one I've been having on my bookshelves, and I just added a little dried floral in the pages, and I think they look beautiful styled right here. Ooh, look what is in this bin. Some little hanging wood clips. These are super nice and heavy. If you've been watching me for a while, you probably already know what I'm gonna do with these, but I haven't done them in a while, so let's have fun. Let's do something with these curtain rings. I got all of them, so some for me and some for y'all. Look how beautiful these swans are. This is a file I downloaded from Creative Fabrica, and I just printed the swans to the size that I needed to fit inside the little curtain rings. And I also printed it on this beautiful handmade paper that I love. I get off of Amazon. So I will leave a link in the description to the swan image and also to the handmade paper. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut up my swans now, and then I'm going to trace the size of the ring, cut my paper a little bit smaller than what I traced. And before I add my images to the ring, I want to distress it just on the edges. It has lots of beautiful details that I just want to bring out, and I felt like it looked more like a picture frame after I distressed it. And I do want to take off the clip. If you want to keep the clip, you can, but I'm just going to remove it with some needle nose pliers. You can glue these on however you want. It's just paper, so it's not going to take a ton of glue. I just decided to use hot glue. I did a small bead on the back and then attached my paper, and y'all, look how good this came out. I absolutely love the white swan with the dark distressed wood ring. And then I'm going to just continue to repeat the process on all of the other rings. I want to take a quick minute to tell you about Creative Fabrica because I think it is just such an amazing resource. They have tons of fonts and crafts and beautiful images, the stuff that we love. Lots of vintage style things like these beautiful swans, lots of botanicals. And I literally spent hours on here just looking through everything and adding it to my favorites so I can go back later on and use it for different projects. And I actually have a link in the description for y'all. If y'all use that link, y'all can get a free trial. I know y'all gonna love it, so definitely go check it out. I have two darker swans, so I thought for those, the little rings would look great painted in distress. So I got Dixie Belle chalk paint in the color drop cloth. Of course, it is one of my favorites. And I'm just going to quickly put 2 coats of paint on the darker rings. And then I'm going to distress back some of that darker color. And then I'm going to glue my little swans on there. And I think it looks perfect. I love the lighter swans with the darker wood, and I like the darker swans with the lighter wood. I took the clips off these pieces, so I do need to add a hanger. I just had this string in my stash, so that's what I'm going to use, but I was thinking some pretty taupey velvet ribbon would also look good. So just see what you have in your stash, and then you can just tie it to the little eyelet hooks that are on the ring. The white distress rings I thought would look good with a piece of greenery, so I just went ahead and hot glued 2 pieces of greenery to the top of these. So you could really have fun and embellish these in any way that you think would fit your decor. And if you love this project and want to create your own, don't worry, I have plenty of rings left over and I will have them listed on the website for y'all. These came out even better than I expected. I find they just look so classic and traditional and high end. I'm using them as little tags on these vases. If y'all remember, I made these vases in last week's YouTube video. And I think you could also hang them on the wall. You can hang them on a little hook. There's really so many uses for these cute little tags. And of course, you can put different images in them. Here's a bin of playing cards. Ooh, this one's cute. The little forest animal playing cards. else they have? Ooh, florals. Yes, we need that one. So these are the florals. They're all the same flower and the back is normal. Gonna get that. So you can see how this could just be a piece of art right here. And then look at the woodland creatures. Again, another cute little piece of art. This is a cute little mason jar placeholder with a galvanized top. I have these on the website and it is perfect for little pieces of art. How great does that look together? And y'all, I just got these in this week. It is a cast iron acorn placeholders. I love these placeholders, not to put place cards, but to put little pieces of art. It could not be more perfect for the little woodland creature cards that I found at the bins. And they are just the perfect size to add into any vignette. And both of these placeholders are available on my website, juliesdesignsandscience.com. And if you order the mason jar or the cast iron acorn, I'm gonna give you both of these cards in your order, so you'll get a floral one and a woodland creature one while supplies last.
We're gonna get back to the DIYs in a minute, but first I wanna tell y'all about my next Whatnot sale. And if you haven't heard of Whatnot, y'all have to go check it out. I am absolutely obsessed in love with Whatnot all day long. They have all of these different auctions going on, pretty much anything and everything you could be interested in. Y'all, the other day I got sucked into a Lululemon show. Everything started at $3 and it was sudden death. It was so exciting, but I got over, I think, 6 pairs of Lululemon clothes for my family for under $100, y'all. So definitely go check it out. There's more clothing, there's home decor like I sell, there's vintage items, trading cards, plants, like y'all, literally anything and everything you could be interested in. There's auctions going on all day long. And if you are new to Whatnot, I have a link in the description where you can get a $15 coupon on your first purchase. And it doesn't have to be with me. It could be with anybody on Whatnot. So definitely use that link if you haven't joined Whatnot yet. And if you're interested in becoming a seller like me, I also have a link for y'all. And that will also be in the description. Now, the way that I'm going to do my sale next Thursday, May 23rd at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time is I have these mystery boxes. So I don't know what's in them. You don't know what's in them, but we do know that it is some amazing home decor. So we're gonna open them up together and all of the auctions start at $1. It is so much fun. Oh, I keep forgetting to mention this. So all of my Canadian friends, guess what? On Whatnot, I can ship to you. So you can join the auction, but you can also check out my buy it now section, and a lot of that amazing stuff I have on my website, all of the home decor is in the buy it now section, and you can buy it and I can ship it to Canada. I don't know how I keep forgetting to tell y'all that, but yes, on Whatnot, I can ship to Canada. So definitely come check it out. Once again, my mystery box sale will be May 23rd at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. I will see y'all over there.
Here's a white oval dish. It looks like an older pottery piece. I don't see any markings on it. Again, this piece is very thick and heavy, like this one here. So I think I'm gonna get it. It should clean up pretty well. I think this is just spots that will come off. So I'm going to add that one to the cart. This piece did clean up very well, and it is just the most gorgeous shade of white. I had this handmade soap that fit perfectly in here, and then I had some black handmade soap, and I just cut it to the size that I needed. I wanted a long rectangle, and I never leave one of these shaving brushes behind. I don't find them very often. So we're gonna create a cute little vignette here. I have some twine. I'm gonna wrap it around the soap and the brush and the dish. That'll kind of keep everything together and looking perfect all the time. Then I'm gonna add one little sprig of lavender because I feel like lavender, soap, bathroom, it kind of all goes together beautifully. It's a nice thick jar. It has a number 2 on the bottom. I absolutely love this little vignette in my bathroom and decorating with vintage handmade soap, but it's actually harder to find than you might think. So let's see if we can recreate it. I have all of this soap that one of my followers sent me, Miss Sue. She knows how I love to decorate with soap. So I was super excited to get this little present in the mail. So we're going to open up all of the soap and see what we have to work with. It looks like we have some different shades of cream and white and also a few shades of green. And I think all of this will look really beautiful all together. But this soap is way too new looking. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take a knife and I'm just gonna cut it down to some smaller pieces. I'm looking mainly for squares, maybe some little rectangles, but I'm not gonna really think about it too much. I'm just gonna keep cutting up all of the different soaps until I have the look that I want. And then I'm just going to stack them into the jar. So we're gonna have all of these beautiful off-white colors and these green shades. So how cool is that? That you can go to the store, you can buy all of these different shades of soap that's gonna go with the color scheme in your bathroom and give them this vintage look. Now it needs a cover, y'all. This is like a little curtain tie back thing. You know, you'd attach it to the wall to put your curtain, but look, it fits perfectly on here, and I like how it has this piece that comes down. It kind of reminds me of a vintage butter churn. The styled dish I ended up putting on this little stool that is my bathroom, and this is where it's gonna stay. I just think it looks so perfect right here. And then the jar of soap I ended up putting in my pie safe in my bathroom. Y'all, if you are not decorating with soap, what are you doing? It looks so good. I love styling with it and just adding it into little vignettes around my bathroom. Ooh, I see a rolling pin. I love the shape of the handles on this one. $3. I think I'm gonna get this one. I have quite a few rolling pins in my stash, so I picked out 3 of them and I want to try to create a little rolling pin collection. This is IOD Franz Botanical Transfer. It is absolutely gorgeous. It's 4 pages of all of these beautiful botanicals in all different shapes and sizes. So I'm going to pick some that will fit perfectly on these rolling pins. I decided to use this one big sprig and just cut it up into 3 different parts. So when you have your transfer, you have the white backer, you're going to pull that off and then you're going to put your transfer on your piece. I'm doing a rounded surface, so I'm going to tape it just to kind of keep it in place. I like to use a little bit of painter's tape. And since it's going all the way around the rolling pin, it is going to overlap a little bit. But guys, don't worry. You can actually overlap your transfer. So I'm just going to transfer one piece down with my transfer tool, and then I'm going to come over and put the other piece on top. And I'm going to repeat the process on the 2 other rolling pins. I love how the white florals came out on this one. And the smaller rolling pin, I just pretty much covered the entire thing with these beautiful Franz Botanicals. We cannot do a rolling pin project without painting the handle. So I chose Dixie Belle chalk paint in the color Weeping Willow. I think it looks really good with the Franz transfer. And I also want to use the chalk paint so I could go back and distress the handles. I want them to look worn, like we've been using these rolling pins to make a bunch of biscuits. You know, we are not. We're just going to use them for decor. But, you know, they'll look old and worn and distressed. And that is the look that we're going for. And to make this piece look even more worn and more antique, I'm going to add the Fusion Antiquing Glaze to the entire piece. So I'm going to brush it on the entire rolling pin, and then I'm going to take a dry paper towel and I'm just going to wipe off all the excess. So you can definitely antique your transfers once they are on there. You can add glazes and you can also add waxes. And look at the difference between the unantiqued one and the antiqued one. Y'all let me know which one y'all like better. Y'all know which one I like better, so I don't even have to tell y'all. One of my favorite things about DIYing is that you can make your own collections. We don't even need to stop with rolling pins. We could find a teapot to add a transfer and some paint to. We could add a picture. We could find some other little home decor pieces and make a whole collection with these colors and this transfer.
All right, guys, that is the end of today's video. Y'all leave a comment below. Let me know what's your favorite project. I think mine was the swans. These little swan images are so cute, and just the rings that I picked out, they just look like little frames. Absolutely love them. And you could make these images super tiny like I did, or you could blow them up huge. So I feel like we're going to be using these swans again in the future, maybe to create some artwork. So if you haven't checked out Creative Fabrica, definitely check it out, because even if you're not a reseller or even a big crafter, there's so much stuff on there that you can use to make your own home decor. And of course, I will leave a link to the images and everything that I used in today's video in the description. I also have done plenty of rolling pins, but I think the ones I created today were my favorite. It is really hard to photograph rolling pins, so let me grab them, because I don't know if they're coming across on camera as beautiful as they look in person. I just love the way that these came out, and I feel like I'll definitely be creating some more little rolling pin collections in the future. I also have the colors of the month for June that I want to show y'all. I usually do this a little bit earlier in the month, but y'all, I don't know where the month of May went. It just flew by. Last week, Rin graduated from pre-K, and then y'all, Monday, my oldest is graduating from high school. How crazy is that? Like, forget about the month of May. Like, where is time going? It's just going by so fast. But anyway, we're talking about the colors of the month. I loved a few months ago when I did a whole green palette. So I figured summertime was the perfect time to do a blue palette. So I'm going to show y'all what colors we have for June. Chesler is a beautiful deep blue color. Champness is an absolutely gorgeous lighter blue. Renfrew blue is a little bit brighter blue, and if it's too bright for you, you can definitely tone it down with some darker waxes. This is my personal favorite, Fusion Seaside. It is absolutely gorgeous and perfect for summertime. So these 4 Fusion sample colors are $28 a month. They change every month. You get new colors, new samples. And I know these seem pretty small, but Fusion Paint has great coverage. So you can get a ton of projects done with just these little samples. And if you love it, then you can order the bigger sizes. And that $28 does include shipping. And if you want to try the Fusion Milk Paint every month as well, you get 2 of those and the samples with the Milk Paint Plus Colors of the Month Club. And this month we have Quaker and Loyalist. These are beautiful, beautiful blues that I think y'all are going to really like. So if you're interested in joining the Colors of the Month Club or the Milk Paint Plus Club, I will have a link to those in the description. So once again, I hope y'all enjoyed today's video, and do not forget to come check me out over on Whatnot. I love it so much. I've been having sales over there almost every single week, and I know that y'all will love it too. So come over to Whatnot, come hang out with me. Let's do the mystery unboxing. It's going to be so much fun. So y'all have a great day, and I will see y'all next week with another DIY home decor inspirational video. Bye guys.